guys, what's up? Welcome to the Ariel Show. I just want to have this like heart to heart with you for a second about this concept of vulnerability. If vulnerability isn't on your radar, I want to put it on your radar by the end of this little video because it is that important. It is that central to living like an amazing, authentic life. Being vulnerable means that we stop faking it. Okay, so it means you don't throw on like your super plastic perfect smile the second that you meet somebody that you need to impress. It means that you don't hold all of your garbage and all of your junk inside and pretend it's not there. Okay, you guys, I don't have my shit together. Just throwing that out there. In case you didn't know, I don't have it together. I'm guessing you don't have your shit together either. And there is so much freedom and so much power in just throwing that on the table and just being like, I'm just as jacked up as the next guy. Like all of us having that self-awareness and not being too cool to admit that is a really powerful thing. A lot of times I think we're scared to lay that on the table because we're scared that the person sitting across from us is going to be like, really? You are like way more jacked up than I thought. Like we can't be friends. Because that's not what people do. When people see you kind of making that first move and sharing the fact that you don't have everything together, people, they breathe this like inner sigh of relief. And you know what I found most of the time? They say, oh my God, me too. Oh my God, I thought I was the only one that was having that special kind of crazy. You guys, we all have our special kind of crazy. Show yours off. You know, like don't let your garbage, your junk keep you from having like legitimate relationships with people. Because legitimate relationships with people don't happen with two people that are faking it. You're gonna have a really stupid fake interaction, kind of a waste of time, kind of a waste of life. There's so much joy and just freedom in kind of bearing it all. But there's also something called oversharing, and that's not what we're going for. This isn't this concept where you just like live your life out in the open and you just like speak everything that you think without, actually thinking about it. Instead, you're gonna want to find this wonderful place where you feel free, you feel like you can be you, and you have people that you feel safe with. You don't get those people just on accident. You don't naturally find this place where like, oh my God, everybody loves me and I'm so safe and I can share everything that's wrong with me. The way that you get those they're sacred relationships, they really are sacred. You usually get those by making the first move and by just gently putting out some of your own insecurities, by just throwing it out there that you are not perfect and you don't always know what you're doing in life. And hey, you're kind of jacked up and messed up half the time and it's not really adding up and your life doesn't make sense. Like all that kind of stuff is really powerful. So I just want to put that on your radar to maybe add a little bit more of that way of thinking into your mindsets and maybe a little bit more of that vulnerable speech into your own relationships. If you feel like you're faking it for everybody in your life right now, that breaks my heart. That's not what I want for you. There's a much better way, you guys, and you can tap into that better way by, like I said, making the first move, because most people are scared to do it. But since you and me are having this little chat, I hope I can give you some courage that you will be able to put some of your vulnerabilities out on the table. And I just believe that the people in your life will meet you with love and accept you and just celebrate you for the awesomeness that you are. There you go. That's what I have for you this week. I was just really thinking about that. You guys are so important to me. And I know a lot of you are in school. A lot of you are surrounded by people that don't celebrate you as much as I wish that they would. I hope that by sharing some of your vulnerabilities, you can attract people to you that are safe and that just like see how freaking awesome that you are. Before we go, I have a couple things. First of all, we have a virtual slumber party coming on October 10th, which is about a week from now. It's at 3 p.m. in the afternoon, and I realized that calling it a virtual slumber party when it's at 3 in the afternoon is not quite accurate. But that's just what I called the last one, so we're just going to have to roll with it, guys. Sorry. The way that you can be a part of that is head over to patreon.com and sign up. Basically, if you don't know, I've got this like super secret society of awesome ninjas in the background that make this whole thing run. And if they didn't, there would be no Ariel show this week. If they didn't, we wouldn't have had this fireside chat about vulnerability. So head over to patreon.com, join our cult, please. Second thing, I'm trying to get my subscribers up. This is new for me. I'm just super excited about getting my subscribers up. I've never really cared or noticed. Suddenly I care and notice, because the more subscribers that we have, the more things that we can do, and the more amazing things there is to come, the more people can get involved. And I'm already kind of starting to see the awesomeness of this, and it's all just on the back burner. You'll see it soon in a little bit too. I want to get it up to 20,000 subscribers in, I should probably pick a date, maybe like a month, 2 months. I don't know, I'll figure it out. The point is, I want to know what would motivate you guys. So I want to do like this awesome banging Ariel show episode when we hit 20,000 subscribers. And I don't really know what that is. So in the comments, leave your thoughts about vulnerability and all that, yes. But also leave for me a couple thoughts about what kind of video would just like be super awesome. I don't know if that would be like a field trip somewhere, maybe like a cover of something. I don't know. Your ideas are probably better than mine. So let me know what you want to see in the comments. And next week, I'll let you know what it is that we are going to get when we reach 20,000 subscribers. Love you. I love you. I love you. I love you so much. You are wonderful. Have the best week of your life.